football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They motion a receiver right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's the gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Sending a receiver right. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
It's the gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and
2. Back to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, a run with the rookie out of Oregon. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And they'll bring it inside the red zone. Finding space. Gain of 7. Inside the 20. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. pick this one up on the ground. He's going to have it at the 12-yard line. Enough to get the first down and keep it going.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's
into the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown Huskies. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Huskies will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They'll look to throw yet again. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on 3rd and goal, following that 2nd down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. The Patriots will turn it over to their field goal unit. This from 34 yards. Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And they are not able to draw closer. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. We are they'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, faking the give. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he will have this at midfield. Forced out of bounds there. It's a gain there of 26 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle. If you want.
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Husky. Aubrey now for the extra point. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. This will be caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. This returnable with Rivers. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
Everyone always assumes that you only want to run drag routes or crossing routes just underneath like mesh concepts against man coverage, but so often they're equally as effective against the zone. All it takes is one of those underneath man defenders to latch on to the wrong route, and all of a sudden there is a lot of room, not only for the completion, but for yards after the catch. Taking off. You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
He'll drop to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is hard. And he will score. Xavier Legette, touchdown New England. The extra point is up and through. And the Patriots are back within one score. It is an 8-point game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Pick up there of 19 yards. And that will be a first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. He'll take off again. Second and goal. Here's a designed run. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Huskies. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Huskies add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big games like this.
And he's going to be taken down. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. This one is pulled in on the feet in bounds. Yes! Touchdown Huskies. On for the PAT is Aubrey. The kick is good. And the Huskies are going to extend their lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This returnable with Rivers. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll throw out of the gun. To the right side here, pass is caught. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll get this complete to his tight end Bowers. And he will get into the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Patriots. Now the try here for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Pats are able to edge a bit closer. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Pressure gets there. And down he goes. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They don't want a repeat of first down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach halftime in what has been, to this point, a one-sided game. As we're off to Orlando, going to check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
now from the gun. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far.
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New England. Now the try for an extra point. His kick is good. And the Patriots are back within one score. It is an 8-point game. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 11 yards on the pass there. That's enough for a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems.
He is in. Touchdown, Huskies. Aubrey now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Huskies will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one intercepted. Sees it go back the other way.
And the quarterback's doing a nice job of keeping his eyes down the field, but he doesn't sense the pressure. And I think that pressure, Mike, is what caused that errant pass. And not only does it lead to the turnover, but it leads to the pick six.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This returnable with Rivers. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick six. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
And the Patriots 1st down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20. To the air one more time. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, They force a turnover, and now their offense is back in the field.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
What a luxury. As certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
He'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down. Uh-oh. Oh, big hole left side. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Huskies. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Huskies will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Going for it all. That's caught. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll throw out of the gun. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Patriots. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
Makes the score Huskies 50, Patriots 28.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. But he'll gather it back in.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Now a run on 1st down. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
He'll take a deep shot for Downs. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Now a give on the ground. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Here's a run going left. Here's 2nd and 9. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try and get there on the... And he's in! Touchdown, Huskies! The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This returnable with Rivers. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, It was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Huskies force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10. Drive will start on the ground, and good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.